Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to be styling and customizing this wig, but first I just wanted to say thank you so much to everybody that has subscribed to my channel, and if you haven't already, please subscribe because it helps me out so much. So the first thing that I do is part the wig straight down the middle just so I can kind of like see where the middle of the wig is, and then I just get my hot comb and I flatten out the top of the wig. Okay, so you guys see like how there's these tracks in the back. You want to make sure that all of that is covered, of course. So what I do is I just part out a small section of hair, just enough to cover the tracks, and then I comb it out. And I make sure that the part is really crisp and straight because that's what makes the wig look really neat. Then I go over it with my wax stick and then I take my hot comb and I just flatten it out. Also, I do have my hot comb on the highest setting right now, which I believe is either 450 or 475, but you just want to be careful when doing that and make sure that you don't burn any holes through the lace because it is possible. And also, if this was like a colored wig, then I would not recommend using that temperature just because you don't want to burn the color out of the wig. So now this is how I get my wigs really flat. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just parting out the side of the wig, but I'm doing it in sections. So instead of just putting like the wax stick on the top and not combing it, I'm going to do it in like 3 sections, and that's just going to get the wig extremely flat. So now I'm just hot combing back the hairline of the wig, and I didn't already pluck it. It really just depends. Sometimes I pluck it while it's wet, sometimes I just wait till it's dry, but today I just waited till the wig was dry. So hot combing back the hairline just allows me to see exactly where the middle part is so I can straighten it up, and then it allows me to know how much baby hairs I'm pulling out. Okay, so now I'm just pointing out exactly where I want my baby hair to be. There's not a certain amount of hair that you have to take out, or a certain amount of hair you have to use. It just depends on your customer's preference, if they want light baby hair or if they want like a lot of baby hair. And it's perfectly fine if you take out too much hair because you can always just go back with your tweezers and pluck out the hair that you don't need. Okay, so now that I have my baby hair section out, I'm just going to go through and start plucking my hairline. So this closure did already come pre-plucked, so there wasn't really a lot of work that I had to do. But basically what I'm doing is I'm just plucking the hair in sections, making sure to go back through and comb it out to make sure I don't get any bald spots. And then I'm just plucking it to how much I desire. So it really just depends like how much hair you want to pluck out. And just keep checking to make sure that you're not over plucking. That's the most important thing. Once you have a bald spot in your closure, you really can't go back from that. I mean, you probably could, but it would be a lot of work that I don't have time to do. So just take your time, go back, and if it's not enough hair plucked out, then just go back and pluck some more, but take your time. Okay, so now I'm just cutting my baby hair. I'm using scissors for this, but you can also use an eyebrow razor. I actually prefer using an eyebrow razor, but I couldn't find mine. And this is like a good length to cut them. I can't really tell you exactly what length to cut them because I always end up going back and making them even shorter. But the main thing is just don't cut them too short because once you cut them too short, there is no going back. If you cut them a little too long, you can always go back at the end and make them the length that you want. Okay, so now I'm just swooping my baby hair with some mousse. I don't remember exactly what mousse that I used, but if you want to know, just comment down below and I can go find it. And the main thing when doing baby hair is just take your time because it can be a process. It takes me about at least 5 minutes to do my baby hair, usually longer because I am a perfectionist. So just use a lot of mousse, be gentle, take your time, and you'll get it. So now I'm just flat ironing my wig in small sections just to get it as straight as possible, and I'm using my A Foggy thermal spray just to add some extra shine. This part is very self-explanatory, so I'm not going to talk too much. Okay, so now I'm just cutting in the layers, and this is kind of confusing to explain, but basically what I'm doing is I'm starting at like chin length and then I'm just cutting down at an angle. And once I cut, it does kind of look pretty blunt on the ends and you don't want that. So once I'm done, I just take my scissors and I kind of cut upward into the hair. I don't know if that makes sense, but y'all can just watch and kind of see what I'm doing and hopefully you understand. So this is what the wig looks like once I'm done cutting in all the layers, and as you can see it pretty much just starts at chin length and then I just cut down diagonally. So the next thing that I have to do is bump the ends of the wig, and this is pretty self-explanatory as well. The main thing is just make sure that you do it in small sections so that you can get each piece of hair, since that wig is all different lengths. So I did trim the back of the wig as well, just to make it straight across so that it can look more neat. And now I'm just touching up the wig, making sure that the layers fall how I want them to fall, and I'm also flattening out the wig with my hat comb. Okay, so this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you even learned something. Please subscribe to my channel because I will be dropping a lot more videos, like a lot. I already have the content planned out, so just subscribe so you don't miss it. Like this video, and if you want to shop with me, I will leave the link to my website in the description below. Thank you so much for watching.